How's it going, everybody? And let me check volume. Turn it up. And could it be as simple? Could it be as simple as murder code is 79 in simple gematria, which is July 9th, right? 79 murder. And then he rises on 7/11 as the date in most countries is written 11/7, which is the Bible verse about the rising. Could it be that simple? Could it be that simple? It could be, because any guess is as good as, hey, it's 13/3, y'all, on 4/8. If we look at the moons, we have a new moon on July 5th. The 9th would be Virgo. He would rise basically Virgo. You go down on Virgo, rise on Virgo. Go down on a Tuesday, rise on a Thursday. Wednesday, the day of woe. July 10th. I don't know. It just I was looking at stuff today. July 11th, going down on July 10th, 7 heads and 10 horns, and then rising on July 12th, which is 7/12. 12 is a number for cleansing. Excuse me, which is 7/12. 12 is a number for the church, 7 is a number for cleansing. It's an interesting time frame. That's all. But I don't really got nothing else. It is the day of the eclipse, and we don't suspect anything would happen today, but it could. Because it could happen any day, couldn't it? Yeah, I'm still real big on April 21st to the pink full moon because of I Pet Goat's Pink 23. The Psalm 23 on the wall with a pink background, the pink full moon, is exactly 9 months from Barbenheimer's release, Barbie Pink. Oppenheimer, The Explosion. And we know the big explosion is the shot heard around the world, the right eye wound to the body double of the future Antichrist. The other big date that does not have anything to do with the full moon is May 9th, that We Seek and We Find YouTube channel also likes. I like it tremendously. Rising on 5/11, 9/11, and 5/11 are your two dial codes. 9/11 dial for emergency, 5/11 for travel. Pound. Or I think it's just dial 9/11. I don't know. I guess I need to look that up. 5/11 travel. FL 5/11. So Florida traffic. Is it just Florida? What is the number 5/11 used for? Which states use 5/11? Go directly to 5/11 information website below. Eastern Transportation Coalition. So I don't know. Anyway, and it transfer portals over to 9/11 by using our transfer portal. So 5/11 and 9/11 are codes for dialing, and they do transfer portal over to each other. If you go to our transfer portal of time, January, Janice Tenet, or January 10th from the movie Tenet, Janice, the guy that sees backwards and forwards. The movie Tenet, 10 going backwards and forwards, a palindrome. When you run that to, let's see here, I forget what it is. So 5 more, it's 852. Whoops. if you run it 852 days forward through the transfer portal, it lands on May 11th. When you subtract it, it lands on September 11th, 2019 to 2024. So that's very interesting. Y'all want to look at the days? Because it's 852 in both directions. So what's that really going to be? Well, 2029 on 9/11. To this coming up May 11th. It's 1704 days. These two that transfer portal to each other. Yeah, 852 plus 852 would be 1704, wouldn't it? It's 4 years, 8 months. There's your Eclipse 48 code. It's 408, 96 hours. So there is your Eclipse 408 again. I got to tell you, it's very freaky, very interesting. Hey, it's 138, y'all. Which is Donald Trump and Civil Gematria. So, and then May 21st is big. It's 2 days before the flower full moon of May 23rd. I also have May 29th as pretty interesting. June 6th is very interesting. And more on that later. And then there's so much going on in July, as we know. But I just wanted to throw in July 9th, rising on 7/11/11/7. And if you look at the date 9/7 or 7/9 or July 9th, you can, most countries write it 9/7. The 97th verse is the opening of the seal. And his rising is the crowning. Unless the death is the crowning. That's so hard for me to say, very ambiguous. Because for Jesus, it says death, comma, crowned with the glory. Well, is that when he rose, or is that just is his crowning just at his death? And that again, that's in I want to say it's Hebrews 2:9. Or 9:2. I know it's one of them. Or I think it's one of them. It's Hebrews 2:9. But we see Jesus, who was made a little lower than the angels for the suffering of death, comma, crowned with glory and honor, that by grace of God should taste death for every man. So it seems like the fact that it's death and death, and in the middle is crowned, that the crowning is the death. So that's the 98th verse when he's crowned. Anyway, I guess that's my best speculation on it. All right, love y'all.